Hi, so I'm Lauren. This is not a vlog. I'm still filming on my phone. I might transfer my laptop because I don't know how much storage I have on my phone, but I'm gonna use my phone while I can. So I didn't put up a vlog yesterday because I wanted to make a video on something that's really important to me and something that I've never made a serious video before, so it's gonna be a little like awkward for me, so just bear with me. But I'm in my living room. I'm making a video on self-love because it's a really important topic to me, and a lot of people who I care about and love struggle with it. And I think it needs to, I know there's a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about it, and I'm irrelevant, so like I doubt many people will see it. So I don't even know who's gonna see it besides the people who I tell about this video, about. I've tried that one sentence too many times. You get what I mean. But I still wanted to make it because it's very help. So one, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm just gonna try to put like the most important points in this because I know that not everyone has like 30 minutes or 20 minutes to watch a video. But I'm gonna talk about like my journey to self-love because I feel like I should probably explain that if I'm making a video about that. Okay. But anyways, so from what I remember, I don't think I struggled that much with like achieving self-love and like this concept of self-love in general. Like I think I suffer and like struggle with depression and anxiety way more than self-love, like ever. But I think the time that I decided that like I was like fully gonna like love myself, like put myself first and like believe in myself and all that was probably mid first semester senior year. And so basically I just think self-love is really important because your body works so hard to keep you going. Like whenever you get sick, your body shuts down so that like your cells, your everything in like inside your body can recuperate and fix itself and fight all the bad things that are going on. And then it just like and when you get a cut, like your body, like your skin cells on their own for you without like you doing anything, they'll scab itself up, make blood clots to stop the blood flow. Some people have like disorders like that they can't do that, like the blood doesn't do that on their own. I'm not a doctor, so like I don't have all the answers for that. But the point is that like your body on its own mends itself up for you so that you But like I was saying, your body meant itself for you so that you can recover and you can get back to a healthy life. And all you need to do in return is feed your body, give it protein, give it the fat it needs, give it the calcium it needs, love your body. But anyways, I just think it's really important because when like you're young, like most children in like middle school and like grade school and elementary school, it's all the same thing but like with different names. Like everyone is so vicious and mean, and like everyone's been bullied for the most part. And like when you've been bullied all like your childhood and like been told like all like every mean thing in the book, like you grew up believing that. But like the thing is that like kids when they're younger, they don't realize that like they may feel like when they're bullied that that's the end of the world, and like everything that like the bullies say to them, they believe it because they believing everything that like bullies would say. And like bullies are relentless, like they will say anything to get a reaction or to like make you feel down so they feel better about yourself, about their self, not yourself, whatever. And like when you grow up believing every negative thing that a bully says about you, like it's ingrained in your head. And it's important that like people know that whatever the bullies say isn't true. Like, you are worth it, you are valid, you are a human being, you do deserve life, you do deserve to be alive. That was the same thing but just said it different ways. Obviously I relate more to girls like who struggle with self-love because like I'm a girl, but it doesn't matter what gender you are or who you are. It doesn't matter like anything. Anyone can struggle with self-love. It does not matter at all. I think it's just been like, okay, can you stay? Thank you. I think it's just been more like public about like media. Like there was a 2 billion media, like words. I'm so glad I lost all the words that I know. There's a 2 billion like media, like business, like profiting off of girls not having self-love because like they've been taught not to. Like it is like girls have been taught that it is more important to be pretty than it is to be smart. Like girls have been taught that it's more important to look for a husband or look young than it is to go to school or have a job or be educated. Like girls, this is not a feminist video. Anyways, but like models are photoshopped. Like even the models in magazines and photo shoots don't look like that. Like they don't look like that. Their bodies are photoshopped to be smaller than they actually are. And like girls look at these magazines and they see them, even boys, like they like photoshop abs on boys all the time and all that stuff. Like people like look at these magazines and are like, I don't look like that. Like I want to look like that. But like even the models don't look like that. And I don't think a lot of people know that, or maybe they do and they still just see it and they're like, I still want to look like that. But like if you spend your whole life trying to live up to like society's or someone else's like expectations, you're never gonna be happy and content with yourself and your life and like anything, because you're always gonna be trying to please other people, and at the end of the day you can't please everyone. You have to, as long as you can be happy with yourself and be content and pleased with yourself, that's all that really matters. Because once you're happy with yourself and pleased and content with yourself, and maybe not necessarily your life but yourself and your body, no one can break through that wall. You're done. Everyone's done. Like no one else's opinions matter. I can speak from experience that once I started like loving myself and like putting my opinion before anyone else's and realizing that as long as I like what I'm doing and I'm happy with my life and I am happy with what's going on and like my body and stuff, no one else's opinion mattered. Like my friends, like obviously like, I would ask them for opinions, but like if someone didn't like me or didn't like how I looked or didn't like what I was doing, it doesn't matter. Like it truly does not matter. Quick disclaimer, I was not trying to be shady or discredit models in the slightest when I made that one comment about like models being photoshopped. What I meant was like in magazines they will like make the boobs bigger or like make the waist slimmer or like take fat off where like there's fat but there's not really actual fat. And like so that was no shade to models. I respect models completely. Like I love models. Brianna Holly and Kara, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce words. But like I was not trying to be shady to models specifically. I mean, the modeling industry is a whole another touchy subject that I am not going to touch on right now, because that is a whole other video, and I also don't know that much about it. I just know some things. But anyways, I just wanted to say, have a disclaimer that I was not trying to be shady or discredit or talk like down on models or anything. Like that was not the point. The point was just to say that like when you see magazines, most of the time they will edit the model's body to make like their boobs bigger, like I said, or their waist slimmer or something like that, so they have like more of an unrealistic expectation. You get it. Okay, I'm done. Like if your boyfriend tells you that you need to eat less because you're gaining a little weight, the door is right there. He can walk right out. If your girlfriend tells you that you're getting a little like fat and you need to lose weight, or like you're not man enough for her, the door is right there. She can walk right out. Like I mean, I know like this isn't an easy thing to like grasp and like put into your actual life and actual like thought process, but it's so important to be able to like at least start the journey and like start thinking that way, because once you've started and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be thinking this way, I'm gonna love myself, I'm not gonna let anyone else's opinions affect me, I'm gonna let my own opinions like be the only ones that matter to me. As long as you start that train, that journey, and like you decide that you're gonna do it, okay, then you've started it. Like once you've started it, I've said that 10 times, once you've started that journey, you're good to go. Like it's gonna be hard, there's gonna be obstacles, there's gonna be setbacks, and that's totally understandable. Like there's setbacks for any journey, no matter what a journey it is. But I mean, as long as you have someone there for you who is gonna help you through that journey, then I mean, you have yourself. Ooh. You have yourself, you have your support. I mean, it's gonna take some time, and like, but you're gonna get there. Like, I mean, for some people, like for me, it literally took, I don't even know how long it took. I think it was like, for me, like I think like once I decided that like I was gonna like do this, like it happened like just like that. But I think that's because like I always had that like preconceived like idea in my head that like I like that, like that's the way life was. But like some people it takes a day, some people it takes a year. Everyone's journey is different, and just because someone gets there faster than you do does not mean that you won't get there, and it does not mean that you should just stop trying, because I could get there in a day, but also I could have like a setback in a year, and it'll be harder for me to come back. Or you could take a year to like get to that place and then never have a setback after you like reach that final destination. Like everyone's journey is different, and you can't base your journey off of someone else's, because it's not gonna be the same. Like everyone's is gonna be different. But as long as you have that support, as long as you have your own opinion and your own mindset and your own, like, as long as you have it down pat, you're good to go. You're golden. Like no one can tell you otherwise, as long as you personally believe it. Also, I know that I said like at least a million times, so like take a shot every time I say like. But basically, if who's ever watching, hello, as I readjust my bra strap. Girls wear bras, oh my god, it's 2017. There it is. No, but if anyone, whoever's watching this needs someone to talk to, someone to rant to, some advice, I am here for you. My DMs, my Instagram, my Twitter, Facebook, anything is always open. I'm studying to be a therapist, so I like to think that I have some knowledge on what I'm doing. I just like making people happy and helping people become happy and helping people become happy with themselves and helping people embark on the journey of self-love. So there's that. I mean, listen, I'm sure I'm not gonna get everything that I want to say about self-love in this video, but the most important points that I wanted to say was that you are valid, you are worth it, you are worthy of life, you are not a waste of space, you're not a waste of anything. Like, no matter what anyone says, you're a human being, and you are here for a reason, and you will find out that reason at some point in life. Like, you have so many people to meet, so many places to go, so many things to learn, so many food to eat, so many like languages, so many things. Like, it's just like life is too short to like think that it's that you're not worth it and not to love yourself. Like, life is too short to depend on someone else to love you. Life is too short to depend on someone else or like society or anything else like social media for validation and self-worth and self-love and all that. I just think it's important that it comes from you, because at the end of the day, you're there by yourself in bed, and your thoughts are the ones that dictate how you feel the most. So I'm gonna end it. I'm going to end it like here-ish, but basically I know that I have not touched on every single point there is in self-love, and like if anyone wants me to make it part 2, I'll make it part 2, because I know there's so many different components and I've only like touched on a couple. And Side note, I know that this video was probably like really jumpy and like it wasn't a very smooth flowing video, and one, I'm not a YouTuber, like a professional YouTuber or anything, so like I had an outline, but I just decided to just like, well, I had a start of an outline, but I decided to just start this video and just like speak from the heart because I felt that would be more authentic, and I'm about being authentic and not anything else. But I'm sorry if this video was more choppy than normal self-love, those kind of videos that you see on the internet. I'm not a YouTuber, I don't know what I'm doing, I just really wanted to make a video because I believe in self-love and the concept and idea of self-love so much that I needed to make this video. And I don't really care if it's choppy. I just care that the message that I want to get across gets across and that this helps someone out. That's all I really care about. So if it annoys you, I'm sorry. I've only ever vlogged. Yeah, so I hope this wasn't too long. I hope this wasn't too boring. I don't have anyone to say my outro because I didn't really tell many people that I'm gonna be doing this video. So thanks for watching. Stay lit.